In the last 10 years, congressional pay has increased from $145,000 to $174,000 a year. This adjustment is based on the cost of living. The average income of the American household is a little more than $46,000 a year, a figure that has increased by less than $3,000 since 2001. Former Representative Gabrielle Giffords, Senator Lindsey Graham, Senator Tim Johnson, and other like-minded members of Congress have proposed tying congressional pay to performance. A number of recent polls have suggested that congressional approval rates are at an all-time low. The primary reason for congressional pay cut proposals is the view that pay should be based upon performance. The idea is that if you cut congressional pay, members of Congress would be motivated to do a better job. Former member of Congress Gabrielle Giffords introduced H.R. 204, called the Congressional Pay Cut Act, in 2011 to reduce congressional pay by 5% for members of Congress. H.R. 204, if enacted, will take effect after the general election in November 2012. Thereafter, members of Congress who make $174,000 a year would see a 5% reduction in their pay. U.S. Senator Lindsey Graham of South Carolina has proposed a Senate bill which would reduce congressional pay by 10% if the bipartisan 12-member supercommittee tasked with finding a way to trim the deficit by at least $1.2 trillion over the next 10 years does not accomplish their goal. Senator Tim Johnson of South Dakota has stated that he intends to introduce an initiative that would reduce congressional pay by 50% called the Citizen Legislators Act. The Citizen Legislators Act could save up to $2 billion a year by cutting the days that representatives spend in session, cutting their salaries in half, cutting their office budgets in half, and allowing them to work jobs outside of public office. This reduction does not include congressional benefits that can add up to another $50,000 in congressional pay. As a voter, you are your congressional representative's employer. You have the right to join with other members of your state or congressional district to hire and/or fire elected officials. This is a very important responsibility. You would take a pay cut or get fired if you underperformed at your job. Should the same be true for members of Congress? Go to electedface.org right now and within 5 minutes, sign the petition for or against pay cuts. Elected Face will deliver this petition to your congressional representative when we have 100,000 signatures. We need your participation to ensure that the right decision is made. Your voice matters to your elected representatives.